Hello, my name is Dr. Swami Haridasan, and as I have told in multiple videos, my Guru, Maa Ashutoshamvari, has gone down into Samadhi. She's gone into Nirbija Samadhi, a deep state of meditation where she looks and appears lifeless. However, she's actually consciously connecting with that super consciousness. This is a state that our Vedic texts talk about. This is something that all the great saints experience. Adi Guru Shankaranand, Sai Baba, Shri Ramakrishna Paramahans, even Jesus went for 3 days, was pulled out of his body and returned to his body. This is not a surprising thing. This is part of the science of yoga. But when we talk about Samadhi, when the great saints go into Samadhi, they go for a purpose. Now our Guru, Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari, has gone to wake up Ashutosh Maharaji from his 10-year Samadhi. So for those who do not know about Ashutosh Maharaji's Samadhi, in January 2014, Ashutosh Maharaji went into Samadhi. He went into Samadhi without telling anybody, without any videos, without any letters, any messages. And when they originally found him, they had no idea what happened. It was only until the next day when people were starting to get divine experiences, they were getting messages internally that he had gone into a state of Samadhi and his body needed to be looked after. From there, they made certain decisions that I believe are questionable. But they made decisions, for example, they decided to put him into a freezer. Now note that no saint has ever gone into a freezer. No saint has ever been put into a freezer, but they decided to put him in a freezer. And their argument is that this would mimic the cold conditions of the Himalayan mountains where many great saints have done Samadhi. But I ask you this, that if Ashutosh Maharaji, knowing that he's going into Samadhi, would he not choose the location and place that he needs to be? And other saints have gone into Samadhi in non-Himalayan places, in warm places, and their body has been preserved. So putting him into a freezer seems an unnatural choice. And then the question arises that how is he supposed to awaken? In this clip I'll show you now, one of the Swamis at DJJS Jagrati Sansthan, the organization that is responsible for looking after Ashutosh Maharaji's body.
वो खुद उठेगा, खुद गया, खुद उठेगा.
Here, the Swami says that he will wake up on his own because he went on his own. Now this seems like a very clear and obvious statement if somebody is going to the local corner shop to buy a pack of biscuits. But it seems like a very, very big statement to be made about a state of Samadhi, a state of divine revelation that we do not actually have the comprehension for. I think in this matter, we should probably trust our scriptures and not our own choices and our own whims. Because in our scriptures, the great saints were awakened. Lord Shiv had to be awakened by Mother Parvati. Adi Guru Shankaracharya was woken up by his disciples. So there have been many cases where saints have gone into a deep state of Samadhi for a very long period of time. Even Shri Ashutosh Maharaji, in his book about his past, was told that he went into a 12-year Samadhi and was woken up by Ma Shakti, that Ma woke him up then. So there are so many cases where a disciple, where a Shakti, a power, wakes somebody from Samadhi, yet they say with such conviction that he'll wake up on his own. And then the question I ask is that he went on his own, I agree, but did he choose to go into a freezer? Why have you locked him in a freezer? If you want him to come back, you're going to have to defreeze him, aren't you? There's a lot of bizarre questions that I think it's important to be asked, because we can't simply follow blind faith. Shri Ashutosh Maharaji did not teach a path of blind faith. He taught a path of realization of practical science. As Ashutosh Maharaji did, so has Shri Ashutosh Maharaji. Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari is showing a practical science by going into Samadhi, explaining to us what needs to be done, how it needs to be done. This is the science of Sanatana Dharma. This is the science of spirituality. It's not blind faith, and it is not making decisions simply on what somebody else thinks is best. So never in the divine visions that Ashutosh Maharaji showed people did he ever tell them to put him in a freezer. But yes, he did tell that he was returning. He did give visions that he's returning. And he has given visions saying that Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari will wake him up. Now I ask you, why do we take some visions and follow them and listen to them and then ignore others? How can we decide which visions are true and which ones are not? I would say that if there are visions saying that Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari will wake him up from Samadhi, then they should be listened to. They should be recognized. She should be given the opportunity to. And it's only because she was not given the opportunity. Because since 2020, Maa Ashutoshamvari has been giving the message, talking to DJJS, to say that it's time for Ashutosh Maharaji to wake up. But they did not listen. And now she has made that pledge to wake him up by going into Samadhi herself, showing that she can go into that state and wake him up. So I think it's important that we ask some deep and important questions to the organization that is supposedly looking after the body of Shri Ashutosh Maharaji. And we ask ourselves, are they doing what's best for Guru or doing what's best for themselves? Here, I'll let you make that decision. Again, I bow down at the lotus feet of my Guru, Shri Maa Ashutoshamvari Ji, Shri Baba Ashutoshamvari Maharaj, Shri Ashutosh Bhagwan.